Hi, I'm Don Bodan from SampleLibraryReview.com, and I'm very excited. Today we're going to take a look at Soundiron's Voices of Gaia Francesca. Now, this instrument is created for the full version of Contact 5.1 or higher, and contains the exotic sounds of the singer Francesca Genko. She's a mezzo-soprano with a stunningly beautiful voice and an amazing way that she performs. She mixes her own sounds from Mediterranean and Asian styles and almost creates her own language in her work. Now, she's sung on countless TV, film, and game soundtracks, but what Soundiron wanted to do is capture the essence of her voice and make it in an instrument that we could all use in our own music. Now, if you're not familiar with her work, I'll put a link down to her website so you can listen to some of her albums. I think you'll be enamored very quickly with the sound of her voice, and I think Soundiron's done an amazing job at capturing that excitement, that uniqueness, and the quality of her voice. Now, on the front of the interface, you've got two microphone options. You can pan them left and right, turn them on and off, and adjust the volume separately for each. Now, on each of the instruments interfaces, you have a control for the swell, the attack, the offset for the sample start, as well as the length of the release. For the legato instruments, you've got the speed for the speed transition for the legato sample, the intensity of the volume of the legato sample, voices, this is the amount of polyphony for the instrument, and then also the range. Now this controls how far between one note to the next the legato sample will trigger. Now, there's a number of instruments in this library. There are true legato samples for Oz, true legato instruments for O's, and true legato instruments for humming sounds. There's also instruments for sustains with several options. As well as a staccato instrument with a number of vowels and dynamics. A vocal effects instrument. Now, the library also comes with a number of options for phrases in multiple keys, as well as tempo syncing options. There's also 3 ambience instruments that have been created manipulating Francesca's voice that sound pretty cool. The instruments also have step sequencing, speed control, and live waveform editing. Soundiron also has included their comprehensive suite of effects. Now, there's nothing quite like a vocalist to bring a composition to life, and Soundiron has thought about this from the composer's perspective, and also let the vocalist go free, creating phrases that you can incorporate into your work or manipulate as well. Now, because you're able to pitch, shift, and transpose, change your syncing options, you can really customize the phrases to get just the kind of sound you want for your composition. Now, the real standout for this instrument is the quality of Francesca's voice. Soundiron's done a great job of capturing it, creating an instrument we can use, that we can play, but the quality of her voice is so emotive. There is so much passion in the phrases, and even the excitement in the breath in the legato instruments really make this ideal for film, trailer, and game work. Now, the only thing I'm going to criticize with the instrument is the sequencing. It took me some time to wrap my head around it. I had to go back, take a look at the manual to make sure I knew exactly what I was doing, how to get to use it. But once I overcame that obstacle, it was pretty easy to use just about everything else. Now, at the time of doing this review, the library was priced around a little over $100 on the Soundiron website. That's a great value. Getting a vocalist in to do recordings with you is going to cost you a lot more than that, and that doesn't even take into account the amount of inspiration that you get from some of these phrases and sounds. Be sure to head over to samplelibraryreview.com and sign up on our mailing list. Look for the big red button there. We can keep you informed of news, reviews, and the latest special offers from developers.